Whenever I have to describe my style in a few words, I kind of struggle because I don't really know what to say, but the one thing I do know is that I like things a little bit odd or a little quirky. You may have noticed this if you've been following along, or if you even watched last week's video. I showed a whole bunch of things that I've made so far this year, and a few of them were odd. But today I want to make a little A-line dress, but because that's too simple, we're going to add a little quirky element to it. So I went ahead and drafted my patterns yesterday. I used the perfume tester's dress as my base because when I tried it on last week, I remembered that I actually really liked the silhouette. It fit well, and it's a great style for the summer. So I just traced it, added some length to the bottom just for a thicker hem. But like I said earlier, I like things a little bit odd. And the A-line dress like this was just too boring. So let me show you my sketch that I made yesterday. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago? Of the idea for this A-line dress. You'll see that it's an A-line with basically a bralette on top. Just because I think that would be fun. And I already did the draft for the bralette as well yesterday. I just traced over the front bodice to trace out the shape that I wanted, added the dart, and this will be on the fold to create a little bra that goes on top. I even made the back band that will go around, but I want this bralette piece to be completely separate and to like layer on top of the dress. The one thing I was considering for the design was, in my sketch you'll see that I was playing around with the back being dipped down and then the bralette strap going across. I decided to not do that. The bra is just going to be at the same height as the back. I thought dipping it down was going to be too gapey, and I didn't want to worry about people being able to like look into my dress and see my butt. So the fabric I got is this. It's actually a curtain that I thrifted. And it's quite a big panel, which is amazing. There's a few little stains I need to work around, but I got 2. So I have a lot of fabric to play with, which is exciting. And it's a little stripe. It's like an orange, red, black, and gray stripe in it. And I'm not 100% about the material, but it's a cotton or linen. It is a natural fiber. I did the burn test. It lit up in flames, but it feels very lightweight, good for summer. I'm cutting the dress on the vertical stripe, which, I mean, as one would normally do that. But with the bralette, I actually want to cut it on the horizontal. I know it's not on grain, but I want the stripe to go the other way so it stands out just a little bit more. If I keep it vertical, it blends in too much. I'm interested to see if anyone else would describe their style as quirky or odd. So if you have to describe your style, I know I said it's hard, but what words would you use to describe your style? Write in the comments below. I want to know if I'm alone or not in this. I feel like not. It's all cut out. I got lining, the self, and this is what it's gonna look like. I'm so excited. So let's say this is the front, and this is the bralette situation. I'm excited for this one. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I have the outside of the dress sewn up and all serged. I just need to add the zipper now and the lining as well. I also added my logo. I keep forgetting to add it, but this time I remembered. And I actually had one cream zipper left in my zipper stash, which perfectly matches, oh, this is the one. And it perfectly matches the color of the actual fabric. So I got lucky and it's long enough, which is important. So I'm gonna quickly add the zipper. So I just finished making the ties and I have the zipper in. The only thing I didn't do on the previous pattern was mark where the straps need to go. So I made them 20 inches long. I don't even know how long they're supposed to be. I guess that should, hopefully that's long enough actually. We'll figure it out. Clearly the straps are way too long. It needs to go up till here. Repin the straps, and this is falling way better. So I think the straps are good in this spot, but the back, it's not horrible. I feel like I should have made it a bit wider in my hip because I feel like it's kind of getting stuck in my, like it's not getting stuck in my butt, but I feel like I should have made it wider, maybe. Like if I add very small darts, just to give it a little bit of shape. I like the darts. It gives it some better shape. So from the side it looks way better. I'm just going to do it at like a long stitch length, place them, and then once I feel sure, then I'll properly stitch it. And I decided I don't want a thick hem anymore. I only want like a double rolled 3/8 hem, like double rolled 1 centimeter hem. Yeah, like that's cute. Got some fuel and ready to keep going. I did finish the dress. I added the lining and everything. I actually took out the back darts. Once I tried it on with the lining, I just wasn't happy with how it was sitting. So I just took them out. There is a little bit of a dart in the lining, but I just left it because it's so minor. So the dress is done. It's more just about the bra at this point, which I'm hoping will be easy, but who knows. I'm going to add a lining. And I decided that I want to do a bias binding to really enhance that there is another piece. Finally, the fun part. First, start off with all the darts. I always mark the end of my darts with a pin, so I know where I'm aiming for. I have both of them ready, so now it's just to put them together, and I'm going to put them together with the wrong sides facing each other. Okay, not like that. What is wrong sides? There we go. Oh, I have to turn it. Wrong sides facing each other, and I'm going to do, I think, just an 1/8 top stitch to put them together, and then I'll clean off the edges with a bias. I cut my bias to put around the edge. The only thing now, I'm like not sure how I want to finish the edges here because it does overlap. I guess maybe I'll just fold it in. I didn't think about that. Or unpick it and fold it in. I don't know. Because it overlaps probably this much, and I wanted to put, I'm not sure if I wanted buttons or I think hook and eyes underneath. I didn't line up the stripes. My bad. This is with the edges folded in at 3/8. Do that, and then it overlaps probably 1 inch, but that will give me enough space to add hook and eyes and hide the hook and eyes. Oh, but do I want to line up? Maybe I want to line up the seam to match the zipper. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that better because now it lines up with the zipper. So this is what the front is looking like. The is visioning. I'm thinking about what I said earlier about making the bralette thing detachable, but I'm just trying to figure out how that I want to make it detachable but then also be pretty fixed on the dress because I don't want it to like shift around. So I'm thinking I'm not just gonna make it detachable because ultimately the vision is this little bralette on top of it. So I think I'm just gonna stitch down the side seams and it just is always gonna be like that. I mean, if one day I hate it, I can just unpick it and then it's done. It's not like super permanent. It's the easiest, and also I like where this is going. Okay, I did the bias binding on the bottom of the bralette. This is what it's looking like. So clean, and it's like exactly how I imagined it, which is always nice. And then if we put it on the dress, like the stripes going all the different ways, it just makes it pop. I can't wait to see the finished product. But I'm going to do the other bias, pop the straps on and the hook and eyes, all the final touches that aren't so exciting to watch. So I'm going to do it off camera and then we'll jump to the final result of our cute little summer dress. I'm excited.